Ooh, y'all. So Baddies Midwest, the reunion part 1 dropped on Sunday. Did y'all watch it? Did y'all watch it? Oh my gosh, where's my notes? Where's my notes? Hold on. We about to get into it. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see by the title of the video, this is about to be another recap video, but this time it's gonna be on the reunion Baddies Midwest part 1. Y'all, I really wanted to get this video out to y'all sooner than this, and I'm so sorry it's late. Usually I like to drop my recap videos for Baddies either Monday or Tuesday, but y'all, my birthday was Sunday, so happy belated to me. My 28th birthday was on Sunday. And then y'all, I don't know, like I turned 28 and my body just, I don't know, I went to the gym on Monday and I hurt my back. Like, your girl is out for commission for the next week and a half. I can't do no strength training. I done already hit up my trainer like, I can't do no strength training for the next week because my back is hurting. She was like, not you turned 28 and your back hurting. Exactly, like, excuse me, what? But anywho, y'all, I actually have not been feeling that good. I went to the doctor yesterday. They gave me some medicine for my back. I got on a back brace and everything, y'all. I'm just trying to get myself together because so I'm sorry this video is late, but I decided to get up, push through my pain. I'm still in a little bit of pain, y'all, but I had to come give y'all this fucking recap video of the reunion part 1. So let's not waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get into this recap video of Baddies Midwest, the reunion part 1. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Y'all, they start off recapping the whole season, and I'm not gonna lie, this was a long season. I was like, dang, I forgot the conversation with Krishan and Tasiki. I forgot that happened where Krishan claimed that Tasiki made her eat her doo-doo-doo when they was kids. I forgot about that. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, dang, I forgot that happened. Like, they really dragged this season out. It was too much going on. But they did a recap of the whole season, y'all. And after that, y'all know they always showed the ladies pulling up in the black truck, going into their trailers and everything. So I must say all of the ladies looked amazing, okay? And per usual, y'all, the ladies, they go into their trailers. Some of the ladies share a room, you know, the ones who get along, whatever. They're having a conversation about how the season went and who they got beef with. Y'all know how the reunions go, okay? The first 20-30 minutes is them pulling up and talking about who they got beef with, what they gonna do when they get on the stage, do, right? So boom, that was that. Y'all, Big Lex and Diamond the Body pulled up with like boxing clothes on, okay? Big Lex had the whole fit on, the gloves, the everything. And I was like, oh, they did not come to play. Diamond the Body had sneakers on. She had her little boxing outfit on. I was like, yeah, them two, you could already tell they was about to be the main ones fighting because just the way they pulled up. They was like, yeah, Lex had her hair braided. She had a bun in the back. Like, ain't no pulling hair, ain't no none of that. Y'all better throw them on hands. And I said, yes, y'all, come through. All of the ladies looked good. I love Anna's look when she came on stage with the boots. I want those boots that Anna had. I'm sorry, I want them. They was fire. They was a little too big for her because when she was walking out, she was holding them up. But everybody looked good. And I said, okay, love the short haircut on Rolly. I loved it. Who else? I actually loved Lex braids. They was cute with the little baby hairs. Yeah, everybody just looked. Jayla, she had on a blonde wig. Jayla looked good. I'm sorry, she did. All of the ladies just ate, okay? So after that, y'all, Rolly, Summer, Dolly, and Lex, they're all having a conversation. I'm not really gonna get into all the conversations they had in their trailers, but I'm gonna get into like the important ones or the main ones, okay? So Rolly, Summer, Dolly, and Lex, they're all having a conversation, and Emma and Yoshi walks in, okay? As soon as Emma got in the room, boop, 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 boop. Summer got up, ran up on her. Pop, 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 pop. They fighting. Then Dolly jumps in. Boop, 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 boop. I don't really know if they jumped her. If they did, it was probably for a couple of seconds. But first, Summer got up for her. Then, I guess Summer fell. Then Dolly got up. Pop, pop, pop. And Dolly, y'all, Dolly gave Emma the worst. I'm talking, she was bop, 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 bop. Uppercut. I said, oh my gosh, they did not Yoshi. They did Emma so bad. Emma did not know, I guess, that they was gonna do that. She just walked in the room ready to have a conversation, and it wasn't no talking involved. As soon as she got in the room, they got up and whooped her ass. I said, oh my gosh, y'all, nose was busted, nose was bleeding, nose was leaking like a faucet. I said, ooh, oh my gosh. And Emma was just like, yeah, that's all they do is jump. They can't handle me one-on-one. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, they didn't really jump you too bad. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it really was a one-on-one. And when one was done with you, the other one hopped in. You just got to be ready. And Lex told her, like, you need to be on your P's and Q's. It's a reunion. Like, stay ready so you ain't never got to get ready. That's what Lex told her. And it's like, girl, you already know you have beef with these girls. You knew that when you left, you was still talking about them. And you really thought you was just going, like, I don't know. I feel like at the reunion, it don't matter if you think you cool with somebody. You just need to be on your P's and your Q's, okay? Be ready to fight everybody. Be ready to fight even the host, okay? Bobby, Janisha, and Saucy. Just always be ready because you never know. Emma was caught slipping, and it's like, dang, I felt so bad for her. So that happened backstage, y'all. Then after that scene, Mel is having a conversation with Natalie, and I said, what the heck do Natalie got on? Y'all, Natalie had on this leotard, this red leotard, with the boobs cut out with the pasties on the boobs. And I said, Natalie, now you know you way too old to be wearing this outfit, okay? Usually Natalie outfits be cute, they be okay, but this was just too much. Like, why is the boobs hanging out? It literally was a cutout area for the boobs with just some pasties on the boobs. Like, girl, you're married and you're a mom. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So Natalie, honestly, I know I said all the girls look good. Natalie looked a hot mess in that scene. I'm sorry. She did change her outfit when they came out on stage, but the scene with her and Mel outside, she looked crazy, okay? Go look at it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all seen it, y'all already know what I'm talking about. So Mel and Natalie is having a conversation, and Mel tells her that she don't feel comfortable, and she said that she's outnumbered, and she said, I thought I was just here to fight Ivory, and now it seems like I got a problem with the whole crew, the whole cast, and it's not fair. I'm outnumbered and I'm ready to go home. So Natalie was just trying to talk to her, trying to get her to stay, like trying to hear her out, like nobody's gonna jump you. We're not gonna do that. If you want to fight Ivory, then you can fight Ivory. Natalie was telling her, like, girl, you said you wanted to come here to fight Ivory. That's why we brought you here to the reunion. The reunion didn't even start, and you talk about something, you ready to go home. Like, what is this? Did they give you your check early and you got your check and now you're trying to go home? That's what it gave. They gave her check and she was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't want no smoke, okay? So Natalie was pretty much like, okay, if you want to leave, we can't hold you hostage. You know, you're free to go. So as Mel is walking down the steps, you have Ivory outside, downstairs by the steps, waiting on her. As soon as she walked out and going down the steps, trying to get to her car, she seen Ivory. She already thought, like, dang, y'all trying to set me up. Y'all trying to set me up. I told y'all I won't trying to fight. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. Da, da, da. So Mel starts going off. And Natalie is just like, look, like, what you want me to do? So Natalie is just like, girl, why are you acting scared? Like, you asked to come here. Here's Ivory. Like, literally, they could have fought right then and there. Well, nobody else around. No other ladies was around. This was before the reunion started. So it's like Ivory is right there. But Mel was not trying to fight Ivory at all. And it gave, she was scared. It gave that last whooping that Ivory gave her on the season finale. She was like, look, I don't want no smoke, okay? I don't want no smoke. I just came here to literally collect my check and I'm leaving. I'm going home. And Mel was just like, I'm not gonna do anything I don't want to do. I said I don't want to fight her. I don't even know why y'all brought Ivory out here, and it's giving set up. It's giving set up. So security is trying to escort Mel to the car. Ivory didn't run after her or anything. Ivory is just talking to her like, girl, what's up? You already here. You came all this way just to leave. Like, why are you scared now? Why are you running, Mel? Why are you trying to hop in the car and go home? But Mel was not having it. And I said, oh my gosh, Mel, like, you low-key went out sad. Natalie was like, and you would never be on Baddies just for that. Because how you asked to come here and you running and you scared? Like, girl, what? So Natalie told her, girl, you would never be on Baddies. And she said, okay, I don't care. She hopped in her black truck and she left. She went home. Ain't never seen Mel. After that, Mel ran, okay? Ran for the hills. She was out of there. So then, y'all, we finally get to the actual reunion. Saucy comes out. Bobby comes out. You know, he's the host, the hype man for the crowd. Janisha comes out, y'all, and they introduce some of the ladies onto the stage. And at first, you know, they introduce Natalie, Jayla, and Scotty the Body. They're all on stage. Then they bring out Diamond the Body. So Diamond the Body is like, hey, you know, she walks out with her little boxing outfit on. She's saying hey to everybody. She hugs Natalie. Natalie like, oh, Diamond the Body hug, gives her a hug. Natalie slapping her booty and everything. Natalie thinking everything cool. Diamond hugs Natalie and boom, bitch still out of her. And I said, everybody, y'all, the crowd, Scotty, Jayla, whoever was on the stage, everybody was just like they could not believe that happened, because where did that come from? The way Diamond the Body just came out all happy, gave her a hug and slapped her. Everybody was so confused, like, Diamond, where did that energy come from? Like, girl, what? So she smacks her. Natalie stands up and was like, all right, but you got me, like, what's up? What you trying to do? Let's square up. So at first, security had Diamond the Body. So security had her. They yanked her up after she smacked the out of Natalie. Security grabbed her up and was trying to, I guess, take her off the stage. And while security had Diamond the Body wrapped up, Natalie was able to boop, 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 get some hits in. So she was able to get a couple of hits off on Diamond the Body. Pop, 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 pop. Security finally let Diamond the Body go and let them square up. So they squaring up. Natalie like, come on, girl. What's up, what's up, what's up? Diamond the Body like, what's up, what's up? They square up, y'all. I feel like Diamond the Body got that. I'm not gonna lie. I seen Diamond the Body get more hits in. She was literally pop, 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 bopping Natalie upside the head. So security breaks it up. Jayla runs out from the back and she's like, what's going on? Why do y'all have Natalie fighting? Why is Diamond the Body even able to smack the out of Natalie? Like, what y'all got going on? So she's going off on security. She's going off on everybody, right? And mind y'all, before the whole thing with Natalie and Diamond the Body, the audience is like, yeah, if anybody touch Natalie, we gonna jump in. If anybody touch Natalie, Natalie is not to be touched. Do that. We gonna jump in. Y'all, ain't nobody do nothing. When Diamond the Body got on that stage and slapped Natalie and started fighting her, nobody did anything. And they was near the crowd. Like, literally somebody from the crowd could have yanked up Diamond and pop, pop, pop like they said they was gonna do. Like they claimed they was gonna do 5 minutes before Diamond the Body got on stage. But anywho, I said, oh, all y'all is fake and y'all is capping, because why y'all ain't jumping to help Natalie? And she was low-key getting beat up. I was just like, oh, this is a mess. So Jayla walks out. She's going off on everybody because everybody is just so shocked because they can't believe Diamond the Body just got on stage on national TV and smacked it out of Natalie. Like, girl, what's going on? So they take Natalie and Diamond the Body to the backstage, and Natalie is trying to have a conversation with Diamond the Body. She's like, girl, what's up? Like, why would you do that? Why would you come on stage and snap me? Like, what's the beef? So Diamond the Body pretty much tells Natalie, oh, you was on live talking about me and I appreciate that, do that. And Natalie is like, girl, what? Like, when? So she's telling her the situation and why she don't fuck with Natalie. And Natalie's like, okay, girl, I don't care. I can do whatever I want. And Diamond's like, yeah, you can. And you're going to have to handle these consequences that come your way. You can't just think you about to be around here just doing whatever the fuck you want and be untouchable, because you're not. Diamond the Body asked her, aren't you a castmate? Natalie said, yeah. She said, okay, and castmates get touched. Like, you're not untouchable. If you want to be a castmate, then you gonna get that ass beat just like everybody else. She said, if you want to be a producer, EP or whatever, take your butt to the back. And I said, oh my gosh, Diamond was giving it to her. Natalie was just sitting there. She kept saying, I can do whatever I want. And matter of fact, you're fired, okay? And you better hope that check, whatever check you get from this, you stretch it, because you're not getting no more money. You're not getting no more camera time. Like, girl, you're fired. Get out of here. Diamond the Body was like, okay. Anything else? Like, girl, I don't care nothing. I don't care about nothing you saying right now. Okay, I'm fired. Ooh. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Diamond the motherfucking Body. So Natalie's going off. She's telling the people backstage, producers, whoever, do not let her come on my set. She's no longer allowed on my set. She needs to go home. Natalie thinks she really running shit. And I said, oh, girl. And then they're going to bring Diamond the Body right back out. But anywho, Natalie is like, she's not to come on my set. She really thinks she big dog. Like, yeah, that girl's fired. And they're just like, okay, Natalie. Okay. So Natalie goes back on stage, y'all. And they're actually able to get out some sort of dialogue. Y'all know usually at the reunion, it's no talking. It's all fights. But I actually appreciated once Natalie got back on stage, they were able to talk and have a conversation. They brought out some more baddies. They brought out Biggie, Rolly, Anna, and yeah, they didn't bring out any of the new girls yet. It was mainly just like the OGs. So they're talking, they're having a conversation, y'all. And they get into the incident with Scotty and Rolly and the whole Slim situation. And if y'all don't know, pretty much when Rolly was beating up on Slim, and I've been saying this from the beginning, I don't like the way that Rolly beat up on Slim. I don't think that Rolly should have been able to fight Slim, because just like just the weight difference, the height difference, all of that, I was just like, Slim is too small to be fighting Rolly, you know what I'm saying? I kept saying that for the whole season. But apparently, after the episode where Rolly did Slim real bad, I'm talking about she snuck her, she dragged her up and down the volleyball court, all that. After that episode, I guess fans were upset with Scotty because Scotty sat there and didn't do anything. Scotty sat there and watched Rolly do all of these horrible things to Slim and didn't do anything. So pretty much everybody was getting on Slim ass. Like, girl, you should have did something. That's not right. That's bullying. And Rolly too big, da da da. So after that, Scotty went online and she wrote up a statement pretty much apologizing to all of her fans. and she said that she should have stepped in and stopped Rolly from, you know what I'm saying, doing all of the things she did to Slim, and she felt so bad after seeing that scene and after seeing that episode, and she just so sorry. So Rolly was upset that Scotty did that. She said, Scotty, you only did that because the fans was mad at you, and you're not used to people being mad at you. You're not used to people calling you out, and you're gonna throw me up on the bus saying that I shouldn't have did that and I'm a bully. And whatever the case may be, Rolly just felt like, if you my friend and you stuck beside me at that time when I was doing whatever I did, don't try to backtrack after the fans see the episode and get mad and try to backtrack and be like, oh no, I should have stopped Rolly, she's a bully, like, that's not right. You supposed to be my girl, you supposed to be my friend, and you let people get in your head, and that's not cool, because at the end of the day, you are my friend. So right or wrong, I'm always gonna stand beside you, and I'm always gonna stick beside you, and that's just that. And Rolly just felt some type of way that Scotty did that and pretty much betrayed her, threw her up under the bus, and said that she was a bully and she should have stopped it and all this other stuff. So they got into that dialogue, y'all. Rolly just said that she was really hurt and she was upset. Scotty was trying to explain where she was coming from, and it still wasn't making no sense. Like, girl, like, whatever Scotty tried to say to kind of like justify why she did what she didn't make sense. It still was like, girl, you still threw Rolly up under the bus. You still decided to side with your fans after the episode came out. Like, you one way in the episode, then you see that, oh, you looking bad and the fans is on your ass, and now you want to backtrack and be like, oh no, y'all, I'm so sorry, and throw your friend Rolly up under the bus. So I felt like that was wrong, but you know, it is what it is. Scotty said she was sorry. They talked it out, and yeah, they moved past it. So after that, y'all, they bring out Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell is pregnant as day, okay? She said that she's 4 months pregnant and she's having a girl. She walks out and pretty much shows off her bump she has on this cute 2-piece set and the belly out. So she walks out and everybody is shocked, okay? I don't know if the castmates, like the OGs, really didn't know she was pregnant, or if they was just acting shocked just for the cameras. I don't know, but they didn't know that girl was pregnant, okay? So everybody's like, oh my gosh, because I guess when she pulled up and they was in the trailers, I guess she had on like a big t-shirt, so you couldn't really tell. And then when she came out on stage, she had her belly out. So everybody was like, oh my gosh, congratulations, And Saucy over here asking who the baby daddy. And oh, I guess she can't fight because she pregnant. And it's like, obviously she can't fight. And why do you want to know who the baby daddy is? You don't know him, or do you? Or do you, Saucy? But no, anywho, so Tinkerbell comes out and announces her pregnancy, y'all. Then after that, they bring DTB, Diamond the Body, back on stage, and Natalie gets upset. She's like, why would y'all bring her back on stage after I just said she was fired? Like, obviously, Natalie don't have the strings that she claims she have. Obviously, she's not really big boss like she claims she is. But anywho, they brought Diamond the Body back on stage. And as soon as Diamond the Body got on stage, Rolly stands up. And I guess she's going to square up with Diamond the Body. They're going to fight. And I guess Rolly is fighting her for Natalie. Because she's like, you know Natalie is not a fighter. You know that Natalie don't really want to fight. And why would you slap my friend? So as soon as Diamond the Body got on stage, Rolly stands up. Nobody else. Jayla didn't stand up. Scotty won't go stand up. Scotty was going to get beat up anyway. But I just feel like Natalie's closest friends is Rolly, Scotty, and Jayla. And the only one that stood up when Diamond the Body came back on stage was Rolly, and she was ready. She said, come on. So they squared up, y'all, and that's how the episode ends. I guess we're gonna see their fight next episode, next week on part 2, and then they're gonna bring out the newbies, y'all, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be no dialogue, because the little preview they showed of the next episode, part 2, it seemed like all they did was fight. They brought up the newbies, y'all, and you could tell it went up like it usually do when the freaking newbies come on the screen. But anywho, that was pretty much it for part 1, y'all. I'm super excited for next week, part 2. I feel like part 1 is always kind of like, not really dry, but we don't really get into the reunion until halfway through the episode, because, you know what I'm saying, they pull up, they talk about their beefs, like, it's a lot of wasted time. But part 2, baby, part 2, they's gonna get into it, and I cannot wait to see what's going on. We pretty much know who gonna fight who, but I'm ready to see exactly like how it go down, if you know what I'm saying. But anywho, y'all, that's all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap video. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know how y'all felt about part 1. Let me know if what I said you agree with. Let me know if you don't agree with it. Just let me know. I'm cool. I'm not like Scotty. I don't go back on my word, okay? I stand on what I say. Period. So, y'all, like always, make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me so far. And I will see y'all next week in the next recap video.